Welcome to Ace Pickleball Club, a warm, welcoming community for all. No matter your skill level, there's a place for you. Inside, you'll find courts labeled beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Just stack your paddle and rotate into games. It's that easy. No need to snag a coveted reservation or organize around your friends' busy schedules. Ace Pickleball Club is a member-focused club with open play always running. So your friends are already here, ready to play with you, even if you haven't met them yet. It's more than just playing pickleball. It's building meaningful connections and crafting a healthy lifestyle. We also offer a range of activities like social mixers, clinics, and tournaments, all covered by one simple membership fee. No hidden costs. Join the Ace Pickleball Club community today. Start now, play forever.
Call up your squad. It's time for the APC Championship Series team event. Teams of 4 go head-to-head in a fast-paced format that's all about connection and energy. And just like the rest of the APC Championship Series, it's completely free for members and open to all skill levels. Bring your friends. Build your legacy. The top finishing teams from each skill level earn a spot at the APC National Championship. Your team, your court, your moment. Only at Ace Pickleball Club.
Really about this life, get your paddles up. All these other shoes you wearing getting batted up. You know, every time they tear it gets to adding up. Come and get a pair if you had enough. Yeah, Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those? Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those?
Billy? You're still here?
Told you, not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
I'm not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.
Come on, Billy. My mom hits harder than that.
Their championship match is about to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. We hear plenty of cheering coming from the crowd, and we're excited to get you started. Just
We know you and your partner have what it takes. Now, it's time to step onto the court for the men's and women's doubles APC Championship Series event. It's free for members and open for all skill levels. Whether you're a seasoned duo, first-time teammates, or you've never been in a tournament before, this event is for everyone. Each skill division competes on its own with separate pools for ages under 50 and over 50. Compete and celebrate with your community. Sharpen your skills, and maybe even qualify for the APC National Championship. But best of all, you'll share a pickleball experience of a lifetime with your community. Only at Ace Pickleball Club.
Welcome to Ace Pickleball Club, a warm, welcoming community for all. No matter your skill level, there's a place for you. Inside, you'll find courts labeled beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Just stack your paddle and rotate into games. It's that easy. No need to snag a coveted reservation or organize around your friends' busy schedules. Ace Pickleball Club is a member-focused club with open play always running. So your friends are already here, ready to play with you, even if you haven't met them yet. It's more than just playing pickleball. It's building meaningful connections and crafting a healthy lifestyle. We also offer a range of activities like social mixers, clinics, and tournaments, all covered by one simple membership fee. No hidden costs. Join the Ace Pickleball Club community today. Start now, play forever.
Call up your squad. It's time for the APC Championship Series team event. Teams of 4 go head-to-head in a fast-paced format that's all about connection and energy. And just like the rest of the APC Championship Series, it's completely free for members and open to all skill levels. Bring your friends. Build your legacy. The top finishing teams from each skill level earn a spot at the APC National Championship. Your team, your court, your moment. Only at Ace Pickleball Club.
Really about this life, get your paddles up. All these other shoes you wearing getting batted up. You know, every time they tear it gets to adding up. Come and get a pair if you had enough. Yeah, Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those? Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those?
Billy? You're still here?
Told you, not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
I'm not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee Waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.
Come on, Billy. My mom hits harder than that.
Their championship match is about to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. We hear plenty of cheering coming from the crowd, and we're excited to get you started in just a few minutes.
We know you and your partner have what it takes. Now, it's time to step onto the court for the men's and women's doubles APC Championship Series event. It's free for members and open for all skill levels. Whether you're a seasoned duo, first-time teammates, or you've never been in a tournament before, this event is for everyone. Each skill division competes on its own with separate pools for ages under 50 and over 50. Compete and celebrate with your community. Sharpen your skills, and maybe even qualify for the APC National Championship. But best of all, you'll share a pickleball experience of a lifetime with your community. Only at Ace Pickleball Club.
Welcome to Ace Pickleball Club, a warm, welcoming community for all. No matter your skill level, there's a place for you. Inside, you'll find courts labeled beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Just stack your paddle and rotate into games. It's that easy. No need to snag a coveted reservation or organize around your friends' busy schedules. Ace Pickleball Club is a member-focused club with open play always running. So your friends are already here, ready to play with you, even if you haven't met them yet. It's more than just playing pickleball. It's building meaningful connections and crafting a healthy lifestyle. We also offer a range of activities like social mixers, clinics, and tournaments, all covered by one simple membership fee. No hidden costs. Join the Ace Pickleball Club community today. Start now, play forever.
Get underway, ladies and gentlemen. We hear plenty of cheering coming from the crowd, and we're excited to get you started in just a few minutes.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the 2026 Ace Pickleball Club Championship Series. Getting underway tonight. I'm your host, Chris Halioris, with you for this evening, covering all the championship action. What is the Ace Pickleball Championship Series here? Well, you've got Ace Pickleball clubs all around the country. Look it up. There's probably one near you. Got about 17 different states. 17 clubs, maybe 15 states being represented here. They've got championship events in men's doubles, women's doubles, mixed doubles, the team event, and singles. Tonight we'll be featuring women's doubles for our championship. And before we get to introducing those women's doubles match, let's hear from our man Mookie, who is on the grounds to give us a little bit about what we're going to see tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the day has finally arrived. Welcome to the 2026 APC National Championship here in beautiful Roswell, Georgia. Starting off today at 1 p.m., we're going to be kicking off 6 straight days of pickleball action here. Members from around the country, 17 different clubs, 15 different states, all vying for their piece of the $250,000 prize pool. So in addition to that, we're also going to be streaming every single one of these matches live on YouTube. So if you go to our YouTube channel, Ace Pickleball Club LLC, you'll be able to watch your friends, your cousins, your buddies, or even your pickleball rivals compete here for that national championship. Now, in addition, you're going to want to tune in starting tonight at 7 p.m. We're going to have live coverage of our featured semifinal and finals matches, as well as some highlights from matches from throughout the day and live commentary. So make sure you tune in there, follow along here, as well as on our YouTube page. Let's have a day.
Thank you very much, Mookie. As he mentioned, we got things kicked off today. Earlier in the day, the women played a series of matches, 7 matches, to see who was going to make it into the semifinals and finals. And the first semifinal match that we're going to get to see here, it's going to be a team from Omaha facing off against Roswell, your home host club here. But our pairing from Omaha, let's get to talk about them first. It's going to be Miranda Swanson and Renee Asina. Miranda, both of these ladies, former college tennis players. Miranda's from Nebraska, born and raised. She met Renee playing tennis at school. Graduated last May, currently works as a labor and delivery nurse. Been playing pickleball only about 10 months, but it's those tennis skills that have helped her get to where she's at. She's teaming up. When you see him come out, she'll be the tall redhead with Renee Asina. Renee and Miranda, best friends since their junior year in college, as they've had nursing classes together, played on the same tennis team. She as well just started 10 months ago and have gained a lot of friends. We got to talk to them a little earlier today. Let's hear what they had to say.
Renee and Miranda, who are coming from our Omaha, Nebraska location of Ace Pickleball Club. They just qualified for the playoffs in the women's under 40 4-0 division. Renee, how does it feel to be in the playoffs?
It feels really good to be playing with my best friend. It's really just to see where we're at in terms of in America as well. So it's been really fun.
Oh, that's awesome. And Miranda, how long have you been playing pickleball? Are you new to the game or have you been playing for a while?
We both started about 10 months ago, but we did play college tennis, so that's where we originally met. It's been about 10 months.
I love it. Well, welcome to pickleball. We love having you guys out here. Good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.
You bet.
Renee actually said that she and Miranda, who are best friends, kind of got into playing pickleball because Miranda's boyfriend wanted to play a lot, and they just went along because it was similar to tennis. So that's how they got into the game. They're going to be squaring off here against your home host team from Roswell. It's Aaron Cox and Anama Panya. Aaron Cox, also a nurse, has been a member of the Ace Pickleball Club for a long time. Technically sound, fundamental player. And Panya, we'll get to see, loves the lob and likes to throw the little drop shot combo in afterwards. Talked about the fact that they had round robin-ish play, if you will, earlier. The team of Swanson and Asina, 7-0, and nobody got more than 5 points off of them earlier today. So be interesting to see how they come out of the gates, as they were all over everyone earlier today. Meanwhile, Cox and Panya from Roswell, 4-3 in early play. So probably the underdogs here in this one. We should be getting going here in just a couple minutes. While we wait for that action, we'll run a few commercial breaks, and we will be right back, folks.
You're still here?
Told you, not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, How are you getting better all alone?
Not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee Waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.
Come on, Billy. My mom hits harder than that.
paddles up. All these other shoes you wearing getting batted up. You know, every time they tear it gets to adding up. Come and get a pair if you had enough. Yeah, Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't Tyro, what are those? Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't Tyro, what are those?
All right, we are back. Looks like we're just finishing some warm-ups here. Maybe a good time to get a little food before we start. A reminder, this tournament, the Ace Pickleball Club Championship, is delivered with DoorDash. Good time to go make a little DoorDash order. Get some Taco Bell, some pizza, whatever you want. Thanks to our friends at DoorDash for the sponsorship. Mentioned this is a semifinal match. So this semifinal match featuring Omaha and Roswell will be taking on the winner of the other semifinal match taking place at the same time. We will have that championship final for you following this one. That match, another Roswell, Georgia team, as Mercado and Quach have made it into the semifinals. They'll be squaring off against Voorhees, New Jersey. Excuse me, that's Mercado and Quach from Voorhees. It's Madlam and Brown from Roswell. So that semifinal will face the winner of this semifinal at the conclusion of this one. Looks like warm-ups may be finishing up here. Official checking the net strap there. Mentioned the Ace Pickleball clubs all over the United States, and a lot more coming soon. A couple coming down in Tennessee very shortly, Knoxville, Tennessee. You might be asking yourself, what does it take to get myself into this? All you have to do is be a member. If you're a member at an Ace Pickleball club, you can compete in the local club championships, and that is how these ladies earned their way into the final. Make it through your local site, qualify for the national championships. Find yourself here, and as you heard Mookie earlier, competing for a $250,000 prize fund. Got all levels, all events. So jump out and find an Ace Pickleball club near you. Last minute instructions again here on your near side. That is Miranda Swanson on the left, Renee Asina on the right. Little easy to tell them apart. Swanson significantly taller. On the far side, Aaron Cox, Anama Panya. I believe Aaron Cox on the left and Panya on the right. Get an early look at these players, see who's going to be taking that dominant left side, typical more aggressive player. Asina with the last question maybe there for the official. I think we're ready to get things going. Well, maybe not. Maybe we're going to get some on-court warm-ups here. As Cox and Panya getting a little more warm-up in. We saw him out there with the coach a bit earlier before we came on air. We got to see a little bit of Swanson and Asina. And you can tell that the duo says they've only been playing for about 10 months, but the hands and the tennis background were evident. And might be a tough task here for Cox and Panya from Roswell, but we shall see. Beautiful facility here in Roswell if you're in the Atlanta metro area. Definitely worth coming to check it out. Again, as I mentioned, membership at any of the Ace Pickleball clubs gets you the ability to compete in these championships. And it's events across the board, every level of play, men's doubles, women's doubles, mixed doubles, team and singles.
Oh no, I tripped over that strap.
And they've got all your various skill levels as well.
Good job today.
All the results from play in these championship events also go into Duper, where they find your pickleball ratings. Swanson going to make her way back over here, and it looks like Swanson's going to be taking the left side play. Longer arms, easier reach across the middle with the forehand for her. Looks like the same strategy on the other side of the net with Cox on the left side for the Roswell duo. Ball lands in off the backhand of Asina, so side out. A little attempted drop there from Cox, covered by Swanson for 1-0 here. Backhand a little short from Swanson. You see they are going to stick, regardless of who's serving, to their sides. It's the right play from Swanson, just didn't get it on the execution, so it'll go over to Cox and Pena. 0-1-1. I would have liked to see Swanson get that a little earlier, but nonetheless works out. Great play there from Asina. You can see she's going to be really active and really quick to get in. So they take things back over here. 1-0-1, Swanson to serve. Ball long off the paddle of Cox. Not a lot of finesse dink playing yet. Both teams electing to pretty much play power. And we mentioned it earlier, this duo 7-0 in group play earlier today. Nobody got more than 5 points off them, and they're off 3-0 start here.
She did that in the middle of her legs, and I missed it.
Oh,
Oh, shit, did I just shoot that?
an apology there, I think.
Oh, I thought I did. You good? No, I thought I shot the last picture.
That ball may have
Okay, so
caught
now we know the game plan.
Pena
Next
in
time,
the
this is
face
the only
there.
thing I'm asking.
4-0. All deep by Cox. It'll be 4-0-2 now for Asina. Again, most of these rallies, just all power. I'd like to see Cox and Pena maybe a little more finesse because they're not going to get the better end of these power rallies. Cox will want that one back. Off to the races here, game one. And you're coming up short on that one.
They said they need argumentative skills.
Nice flick on the one-hander there from Swanson. Backhand low right into the body of Cox. No reply. There you saw the first little, that might have been the first little attempt at a dink from Swanson. But side out back over to the Roswell. Nice overhead there from Asina. Tough sledding right now for Cox and Pena. Good put away from Swanson there. See, she gets the low ball. One from her partner, and then she gets a shoulder high. Easy put away. Some good hands on the defensive end there for Roswell, but it's just tough to get one back past Swanson and Asina here. 9-0. That's a spot I think maybe you want to get to if you can for Roswell. The two-hander from Swanson's come up a little short a few times here. Maybe the only spot they've seen they can try to hit to. There they went. Pena went a little short, didn't put a lot, wasn't angled, but a little short dink right over the middle. Returned long by Omaha. And Cox gave it a shot. I think they're starting to realize that they need to play a little more of that finesse game here. Asina set her partner up. She went with the high lob return. Ended up drawing a nice overhead for Swanson, but she missed it. And Roswell's on the board, and then another miss, and now that's a 2 straight. Reflexes there. Almost good enough for Pena, but not quite. We'll come back to 9-2-1 now. And that return misses. Oh, and they're just teeing off their game, Swanson and Asina. Get another look at that. She takes the first crack at it. A little unlucky for Roswell. Off the net, popped up and put away. So 11-2 for Omaha. I told you, nobody got more than 5 points off this pair earlier. Folks, their match scores earlier today in order: 11-1, 11-4, 11-2, 11-5, 11-5, 11-2, and 11-0. That was the day for Swanson and Asina. And they haven't let up here. All right, you saw a little talk at the backcourt there between Cox and Pena. See if they've come up with an alternative strategy. Something, got to try something different here. I like it. They definitely did come out to try something a little different. Exactly what we were talking about in game one. Maybe going a little more play in the kitchen. And you got to look at that nice kitchen cam there. As it's the first lead of the match. 1-0-1 here for Roswell. And Roswell out definitely has decided to change up the game tactics here, go a little more
Didn't work. They pulled up the fifth.
dink and kitchen play, and it's worked out to start. They can keep this up. That one, though, from Cox sails long as they were pushed back to the baseline, and she tried to go lob up. It's Pena who loves the lob, but it was Cox that tried it there. Pena's coming up with some very unorthodox hitting, the ball on the opposite side of the paddle, as you would expect. And Cox tries to go lob again, and first of all, Swanson looks a little tough to get over. Maybe just trying to push her deep. And they're drawing some errors here early from the Omaha duo. Few balls into the net. 3-1 lead. And there you saw Pena again going almost underhand extended to the backhand side. I think they found their spot, that they're getting all of those errors from Swanson right now. Concerted effort to play a little more of the dink game and to go at Swanson. Pena just refusing to hit a traditional backhand. She's going to keep that forehand grip and swing it even from the backhand side. Swanson doesn't miss that one. Oh, it looked like it just caught the line. Thought we were going to see an out call there, but Cox just nodded the head. You see it. Two straight for Swanson on serve. Ties this up at 3 apiece. Cena going, I won't say head hunting, body hunting, as she goes straight at Pena for point number 4 for Omaha. Pena knows she poor effort on that return, and now here comes Omaha. 3-0 down, 5 straight points. And that's why the dink game, I think the plan is try to get that dink game going to Swanson. She does not want to get involved in that. She had to bend over low and still tried to play a power shot from down there. Low percentage ball. Seven, 3-2 here for Asina. The Omaha team hasn't been pushed too hard, but I think tactically I'd be looking to play to the Pena backhand side if I was them, because she really doesn't want to play a backhand. She gets around it well. Swanson, big put away down the middle. Back to Asina. Swanson certainly enjoys teeing off. She's just all power. She's going after everything, hit or missed. Look, she went one soft down the middle, and it looked like it pained her to not be able to just go after it. Side out back to Cox and Pena here. Another miss, and they've got the right idea. High risk, high reward game for Swanson. And Cox gets 2 straight on her serve to bring it within 6-5 now. So 5-6-1 here. And Swanson backed off just a little bit on the pace, opting for a little more control, and she puts it away. Great position. You see Swanson just toes right up against the kitchen, keeping the pressure on. Good point there. Love that kitchen cam view. Not the best match for that view, as we don't have a lot of kitchen play here. Not too many dinks. Both of these teams. And you see there, that was a great view of that Pena. I don't even know what to call it. I'll say the Pena backhand, but it's really the forehand. Underhand swung all the way over to the backhand side. And Swanson puts that away. It's easier said than done trying to get one out to her backhand and make her stretch. Anything close to the body, she's going to hit with the forehand grip. Crucial juncture here now, 2 points away for the duo from Omaha. They draw the long ball from Swanson. I think when they go back and look at this, they're going to think, yeah, we should have been going at her from the start. She's going to hit her share of winners, but definitely the one to go at. Would have been a great opportunity if Swanson could have got that one out wide to see that unorthodox backhand from Pena. Miss into the net from Cox. And you see the first ball that comes to Swanson, she's going to go for it. She goes for the flick backhand. Finds the net and point for the Roswell duo, so they get to 7-9. Good deep ball right there on or near the line for Swanson. So now she'll get to serve, an opportunity to try to inch towards game number 2 here. Oh, well done by Cox. It was a beautiful lob from Messina early in the point. Run down by Roswell, and Cox eventually finishes it. That's going to make it 10-7. Match point here. Swanson. She saw the match on the line. She teed off on that one straight at Pena. So 11-2, 11-7 for the duo from Omaha. Hey, Cox and Pena can at least take that away. Nobody had been past 5 against Swanson and Messina yet today. They put up a 7 spot, but nonetheless. All right, before we say a complete goodbye to our team from Roswell, we got to talk with Erin Cox a little earlier. Let's hear from her.
We're here with Erin Cox of Roswell, Georgia here, about to jump into the semifinal of the Women's 4-0 Championship. Erin, what are you looking to do here in this game?
We're playing a very good opponent that plays a different game than us, so we're going to try to keep things, just be patient, and keep things from going high because they'll dominate in that regard. So we just have to play smart and not be afraid to be a little bit aggressive.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, good luck today. We'll be cheering for you.
Thank you so much.
While we wait to see who that championship match is going to be against, I believe that other semifinal match still going on. So we may try to take a look and see if we can peek in on that other court. And if we can, we may not have a score for you, but we'll get a look in at Mercado and Quach facing off against Madlam and Brown and see if we can get a look at who the opponent's going to be for Swanson and Messina as they get a little bit of a break. Right now, I think they are over on court 14, so gonna see if we can do a little magic for you here and peek in at that match. Continue to look in at the other semifinal here. If we can get a score for you, we will. But we give you a little bonus action as we wait to see who comes out of this match. And it's Lauren Mercado and Michelle Quach from Voorhees, New Jersey, taking on Crystal Madlam and Jeanette Brown from Roswell. See a little more finesse than we had going in our match there. You heard from Aaron Cox, said they wanted to be patient, not be afraid to be aggressive. I think in hindsight, maybe they're going to think they weren't quite patient enough. They came out with a little too much power. The duo from Voorhees on your right, Lauren Mercado and Michelle Quach in the pink. Left is your team from Roswell. Crystal Madlam, Jeanette Brown. Oh, nice lob, not quite able to be returned by Lauren Mercado there. Lauren Mercado in the black shirt. Michelle Quach in the pink shirt. I like the look there, though. It looked as though we were about to get 4 up, all at the kitchen. Some good backhand reflexes there from Quach. They fired a couple into her chest high. If it were to be Madlam and Brown here on your left that would come out of this, maybe. Big little scouting report from Cox and Panez. They're all from the same club. Michelle Quach looks to be every bit of the left side player you want. Forehead flick, backhand, all working for her right now. Timeout on the court.
You just missed us playing. Us ladies got in the final. You're in the final?
ready for action. It's Madeline and Brown trying to regroup. Watch has been dominant since we've been looking in here. And that's a game, too. Voorhees, New Jersey, and Mercado and Quatch. To see if that was the first of the match. I think that was the match. So indeed, it's going to be Voorhees, New Jersey's Lauren Mercado and Michelle Quatch taking on Omaha's Miranda Swanson and Renee Asina in our championship match. And while they make the transition over to that court for our championship match, we're going to pay off a few sponsors. And we'll be back in a few moments for you with the championship match, folks.
You're still here?
Told you, not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
I'm not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee Waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.
Come on, Billy. My mom had started than that.
All these other shoes you wearing getting batted up. You know, every time they tear it gets to adding up. Come and get a pair if you had enough. Yeah, Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't towel roll, what are those? Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't towel roll, what are those? Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't towel roll, what are those? Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't towel roll, what are those?
Billy? You're still here?
Told you, not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
Not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee Waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.
Come on, Billy. My mom hits harder than that.
Their championship match is about to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. We hear plenty of cheering coming from the crowd, and we're excited to get you started in just a few minutes.
We know you and your partner have what it takes. Now, it's time to step onto the court for the men's and women's doubles APC Championship Series event. It's free for members and open for all skill levels. Whether you're a seasoned duo, first-time teammates, or you've never been in a tournament before, this event is for everyone. Each skill division competes on its own with separate pools for ages under 50 and over 50. Compete and celebrate with your community. Sharpen your skills, and maybe even qualify for the APC National Championship. But best of all, you'll share a pickleball experience of a lifetime with your community. Only at Ace Pickleball Club.
Welcome to Ace Pickleball Club, a warm, welcoming community for all. No matter your skill level, there's a place for you. Inside, you'll find courts labeled beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Just stack your paddle and rotate into games. It's that easy. No need to snag a coveted reservation or organize around your friends' busy schedules. Ace Pickleball Club is a member-focused club with open play always running. So your friends are already here, ready to play with you, even if you haven't met them yet. It's more than just playing pickleball. It's building meaningful connections and crafting a healthy lifestyle. We also offer a range of activities like social mixers, clinics, and tournaments, all covered by one simple membership fee. No hidden costs. Join the Ace Pickleball Club community today. Start now, play forever.
Call up your squad. It's time for the APC Championship Series team event. Teams of 4 go head-to-head in a fast-paced format that's all about connection and energy. And just like the rest of the APC Championship Series, it's completely free for members and open to all skill levels. Bring your friends. Build your legacy. The top finishing teams from each skill level earn a spot at the APC National Championship. Your team, your court, your moment. Only at Ace Pickleball Club.
really about this life, get your paddles up. All these other shoes you wearing, getting batted up. You know, every time they tear it gets to adding up. Come and get a pair if you had enough. Yeah, Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those? Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those?
Billy? You're still here?
Told you, not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
I'm not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
And a Lee water?
All right, folks, we're back live. You see
Yeah, I already got it.
the teams at the net getting instructions, getting ready for this final, getting the paddles inspected by the official. Before we get going, let's get a chance to meet the team from New Jersey. It's Laura Mercado and Michelle Quach. Got to talk to them earlier. Let's hear what they had to say.
All right, we are here at the APC National Championship gearing up for the ladies 4.0 women's final. We got Lauren and Michelle here from Voorhees, New Jersey. What do you guys think about this matchup? It's a rematch from earlier in today, right?
It's going to be a tough one, but I think we can do the best we can. I think we got it. Right, Michelle?
I love the enthusiasm. If there's anything you guys are going to try not to do in this game, is there one bad habit we're going to try to stay away from this game?
Not hit out balls? Not hit out balls, yes. That's a big thing with us. We need to not hit out balls. So if you see us screaming out like crazy lunatics, it's to help us. It's to help us. Yeah.
Well, you know what they always say? The best shot that you hit in the game is the shot that you don't hit. So try not to hit the bad balls. You guys will do great.
Thank
All right?
you.
Go get them.
Thank you.
All right, and we're back. It looks like no warm-up. Heck, they're already warm. Must be the tack we're taking here. So if you were with us earlier, you got to see us hear from Miranda Swanson and Renee Asina. It is Renee Asina serving here for Omaha. Swanson with the miss into the net. These two teams did play earlier today in round 5 of our group play action. Great point there, a little bit of everything. I mentioned they played earlier in round 5 of our group play. It was Swanson and Asina, 11-5. I think Swanson's the one you want to go at, but you certainly don't want to go at her with the high floater like that. She is all power. I think I'd want to go a little more finesse game at Swanson if I was these two. And Asina puts that one away. But again, much easier said than done. They seem to keep finding shoulder high floaters to put away. Swanson tried to go up and over, well short, put away by Quach. Very flat off both wings. almost coming a little under as she comes through on those. Not a lot of margin for error when she goes high-powered for Swanson. Subsequently has found the net a few times here. Short from Quach. We got to see the end of that game as Quach and Mercado took that 11-2 over the team from Roswell in game number 2. Quach was dominant as we were watching. Come out of the gate a little bit slower here. And there you see great play from Quach, playing that left side game. She jumped across, took the ball a little over the halfway point there, and then got back in position to put the final one away. Mercado misses on the return. That was a beautiful lob by Asina. And then it was interesting to watch Swanson, who definitely isn't known for the finesse game here. Had an open court short. Didn't really drop it, just put it a little short. Swanson, with an effective lob, allowed both Asina and Swanson to get in. Oh, I think that's a mental error, I'd say, right there for Mercado when you go with that. She went with that dink, and she went at Asina.
I wish I would have got the facial reaction.
3 out of 4 of those soft balls need to go to Swanson because she's just not wanting to play that kind of game. And if you can get the dink down low to her, very likely.
Right now I'm doing it. It's like right now, I had it.
To make that mistake. While we're in a timeout here, here from a sponsor, this tournament's delivered with DoorDash.
Is it because it's on? No? Maybe it's this?
You're still here?
Told you. Not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
Not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.
Come on, Billy. My mom hits harder than that.
All right, back just in time for the first point there. Out of the timeout. And Swanson and Asina now starting to roll. And I think that's the play. Swanson's going to hit her fair share of winners. If you get the ball to her in a position not prone to be hitting winners, that's when she might make the mistakes. Just backboards up there at the line are Swanson and Asina. Service error there. I think Mercado and Quach need to get back to a little more finesse. Fortunate return miss there makes it 8-2-2 for Asina. Swanson just teeing off. Forehand right down the middle, finding the gap between Quach and Mercado there. Good play by Asina. Got Mercado on the overhead. Came right back at her. Game number 1 to Omaha, 11-2 for Swanson and Asina. As you see, they got Quach retreating. Certainly, I think that's the first look we've had at her on the move backwards. She's been spot on with the ball in front of her. Maybe something for the duo of Swanson and Asina to keep in the back of their head if they're going to go to those lobs. But they haven't needed any help yet, as they've now played 2 sets against the team from New Jersey here. Again, they took them 11-5 in pool play earlier, and 11-2 in game 1 here. Cox and Pena from Roswell were able to get out to a little quick start in game 2 against Swanson and Asina earlier. They took a 3-0 lead to start the second. Swanson and Asina now a game from the championship. Oh, and you see Asina leaning back laughing. She got over anxious on that one. Good eyes, good call there by Quach and Mercado. Ball from Swanson was headed well long. You saw there on the ball, even deep on the baseline, Quach covering part of Mercado's court. Mercado letting her over. Swanson holding her own there. She did play one softball ball and then got the next one a little up. You give her anything about high or better, and she's going to take a rip at it. She's not going soft unless it's down low. First point of game number 2 to Swanson on the missed return there from Quach. A little miscommunication there as Quach went for it with the forehand. Mercado went for it with the backhand and tapped paddles in the middle.
You look like a giant and he looks like a midget. Yeah, like a perfect angle.
And that's the game they want to get Swanson in. The cross-court dink game from Swanson is a spot that New Jersey would love to be in. That is not the game you want to get in if you're New Jersey, hitting Miranda Swanson shoulder-high balls, because she's deadly from there. There's an unorthodox two-hander between the legs from Quach there. Swanson and Asina. And there's that forehand from Swanson. You give her time to tee off on it. If she doesn't sail it long, it's deadly. Beautiful facility here in Roswell. Check out all the sites. Ace Pickleball Club at acepickleballclub.com. You can look at all the locations. Certainly, probably one near or coming soon near you. As you see, Asina giving way to the left side player Swanson there. She comes in and takes that forehand on the approach in. Tough to handle the pace. And you see her laughing about it. First looked like she wanted to hit it full strength and then decided to dink, and it didn't work out. And it's 6-1, now 6-2, so 2-6 for the New Jersey duo of Quach and Mercado. Tough to find a chink in the armor here at this level of Swanson and Asina. As beautiful angle there from Swanson on that backhand. And Quach, who looked so dominant in that last match, just not getting the opportunities to do the same here. Part of that is Miranda Swanson just teeing off on every ball here, either dictating the point or missing it, but not giving New Jersey much of a chance. Just like that, she goes for it. She missed, but it's not allowing Quach and Mercado to kind of get in a rhythm and try to find any sort of dictation for themselves. It was a good idea, but the first ball that you got up just a slight bit high, you saw Swanson flick it with the backhand, and that was the end of it. I think she thought she was a little closer to that kitchen line than she was. Also think that ball she hit early in the rally was probably going to be wide. Swanson, that is. And there they found the answer. And Swanson, being the left side, is covering a little more ground than Asina, so they pulled her wide and then sent the next ball down the middle out of reach. Great play. Maybe a little more of that. Get Quach hitting that cross court wide to Swanson and then follow it up down the middle. Oh, Swanson looked like she thought the point was over, and then it almost rolled over the net, but did not. Little talk about who is supposed to be receiving here, and it's going to be Quach. That ball caught a lot of sounds around the ground. I thought Quach might have got a touch of it, but evidently not. And that one just off the top of the paddle by Swanson, so side out, back over to Quach. Maybe they were going to try to get there. They didn't get the ball wide enough to Swanson to try to go back to that wide ball and follow it up down the middle. And it's a couple quickies for Swanson and Asina. Side out, back to Asina here, 6-5-1. And Asina goes right at Mercado, who just did more to avoid being hit by the ball than putting it back. It's a great shot right at the body. And again, Swanson teeing off. 2 quick points for Asina on serve, and it's 8-5-1, and they're 3 points from the championship. Our Swanson and Asina. And Swanson's all over it. 9-5. 2 points away. I don't know how you keep the ball from going there, but Swanson again, you're going to give her shoulder high balls. She's going to put them away. Just missed. Asina saw the championship right there down the line with the backhand.
Better not be Drea. Gotta play with her on Friday. Might have been on there because she looked like she was moving freaking slow.
Oh, Swanson headhunting and Quach just ducking out of the way.
Checking it out. checked in online. Sorry, I gotta post this stuff.
I didn't check in online or anything.
No,
I'll just show up.
Yeah.
7-10. Not out of it yet here for New Jersey. Swanson puts the forehand away, and it's going to bring up championship point here for Asina serving 10-7-1. And Omaha, Nebraska's Miranda Swanson and Renee Asina are your women's 4-0 under 50 Ace Pickleball Club champions in women's doubles. I think we're gonna get a podium. We're gonna get a few interviews, hopefully. But first, we had Mookie on the grounds everywhere earlier today. Well, let me see real quick here if they're... I think we've got time. I don't think they're going quite to the podium yet. So let's see what Mookie found for us earlier today.
We just witnessed an incredible game here at the APC National Championship. I want to bring on two of our competitors here to introduce themselves and tell you where they're from. Where are you from? What's your name?
I'm Jessie. I'm from Frisco Club.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm Vicky. I'm also from Frisco Club. We just went
Hi, we just witnessed an incredible game here at the APC National Championship. I want to bring on two of our competitors here to introduce themselves and tell you where they're from. Where are you from? What's your name?
I'm Jessie. I'm from Frisco Club.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm Vicky. I'm also from Frisco Club. We just landed.
Yeah. We go from airport directly to here. We landed at 2
p.m.
2 p.m.
Yes.
And then we go direct to here.
That is amazing. Well, you guys played incredibly well. I just have to say, you're probably the most supportive team that I've seen all day. How do you guys stay so positive in a game that might not be going so well?
So, as you know, there's a winter storm in Dallas. We're just so happy we made it. Our flight was canceled, so we were able to made it to here today. We are just like very happy we can play. That's why we can play. That's fun.
For us, this is very incredible experience. So we just want to have fun. So it's most important things for us. So we just keep positive. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, you guys look like you're having a great time. Thank you so much for being here. Keep it up.
Thank you.
We are here with Christy from Tampa, Florida, an Ace Pickleball Club member. Christy, what did it feel like to qualify for the Ace Pickleball Club National Championship?
It was really exciting. We actually played. It was the first tournament I've ever played in, and we had no idea that there was a national. So we were just playing to have a good time, and it was a nice surprise to go to a national championship.
Well, speaking of that, do you have any pregame rituals, anything you do before a big matchup, or what do you think?
No, I'm pretty boring. I didn't ever play sports, so I don't have anything fun like that. I will tell you, this is the same dress that I wore for the local tournament, so maybe that's it.
All right, a lucky dress. Hope you have an awesome time. Good luck today. Have a great time out there.
Thank you so much. You too. Thank you.
All right, that was our man Mookie all over the grounds earlier today. And right now awaiting the podium celebration for your champions. Renee Asina and Miranda Swanson from Omaha, Nebraska. Got to figure out how to get a Warren Buffett sponsorship in there. But shout out to all the sponsors. Big thanks to DoorDash. The tournament delivered with DoorDash. Never too late to get you a nighttime order in here after a nice evening of pickleball. Again, if you want to get in on some of this action, get to your local Ace Pickleball Club. Get a membership. Anyone can play in the local club tournaments if you're a member. And as you just heard from Tampa, they were just playing the local tournament, didn't even realize that was going to qualify them for nationals. But indeed it did, and here they are. You see Lauren Mercado looks to be a little hobbled there, and you can also see her with a wrap on that left ankle. Wonder if she came into that championship match a little hobbled. Certainly Michelle Quach was taking more of the real estate with the left side. I think we're going to get our man Mookie again. Get an interview with our champion. So if you want to hear again from Renee and Miranda, we heard from them earlier before the first match of the night on how they got together and how long they had been playing. If you weren't with us for that, they both just started playing about 10 months ago. So to come through and run this tournament in the dominant fashion they did. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think they had identical scores in the semis and the championship now. I think they went 11-2, 11-7 in both. And prior to the semis and the finals, they hadn't dropped more than 5 points in a game through 7 rounds of group play earlier today. And then 11-2, 11-7 twice this evening. But they both mentioned they got into it because Miranda's boyfriend was playing, and they both had college tennis backgrounds, so they thought, why not? Next thing you know, they're here at the championship. But I think we've got our championship interview, so let's go to that right now with Miranda and Renee.
All right, we just had our first championship match here at the APC National Championship. Miranda, Renee, how does it feel to be the 4-0 Women's National Champs?
It feels good. We worked really hard for this, and we came a long way.
We were super excited to come here. We played like 5 days in a row to prepare for this, so it's really good that hard work pays off.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that. What do you guys do to be on the same page? Is it just that you've known each other for so long? Do you play together a lot?
We play a lot together, and tennis-wise, we just know each other like that. We're like best friends since junior year. So.
She can't drive, so I have to give her rides everywhere. So sitting in a car together, you really sometimes we fight. But.
Well, you guys look like you had great chemistry out there today. Congratulations, you're national champs.
Thank you.
All right, we saw the champions wander in. You can see them right there at the top of the screen. I think they're watching their interview. They've probably got our broadcast up on delay, maybe. Looking to see if we're going to have a trophy presentation. Indeed, they are on delay. So I'll tell you what, girls, by the time this delay gets to you, if you can still hear us, just wave at the camera. You can see where we are over here. Wave at us. Tell us how happy you are to be national champions. And it looks like there's not going to be a trophy presentation for us to see. So that's going to do it from the 2026 Women's Doubles Ace Pickleball Club Championships in the Women's 4-0 Doubles Division. It's been a pleasure to be with you this evening, folks. I've been your host, Chris Halioris. Until next time, go look up an Ace Pickleball Club near you and get in on the action. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you at the next one.
APC Championship Series team event. Teams of 4 go head-to-head in a fast-paced format that's all about connection and energy. And just like the rest of the APC Championship Series, it's completely free for members and open to all skill levels. Bring your friends, build your legacy. The top finishing teams from each skill level earn a spot at the APC National Championship. Your team, your court, your moment. Only at Ace Pickleball Club.
Really about this life, get your paddles up. All these other shoes you wearing getting batted up. You know, every time they tear it gets to adding up. Come and get a pair if you had enough. Yeah, Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't towel roll, what are those? Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't towel roll, what are those?
Billy? You're still here?
Told you, not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
Not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.
Come on, Billy. My mom hits harder than that.
Their championship match is about to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. We hear plenty of cheering coming from the crowd, and we're excited to get you started in just a few
We know you and your partner have what it takes. Now, it's time to step onto the court for the Men's and Women's Doubles APC Championship Series event. It's free for members and open for all skill levels. Whether you're a seasoned duo, first-time teammates, or you've never been in a tournament before, this event is for everyone. Each skill division competes on its own, with separate pools for ages under 50 and over 50. Compete and celebrate with your community. Sharpen your skills, and maybe even qualify for the APC National Championship. But best of all, you'll share a pickleball experience of a lifetime with your community. Only at Ace Pickleball Club.
Welcome to Ace Pickleball Club, a warm, welcoming community for all. No matter your skill level, there's a place for you. Inside, you'll find courts labeled beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Just stack your paddle and rotate into games. It's that easy. No need to snag a coveted reservation or organize around your friends' busy schedules. Ace Pickleball Club is a member-focused club with open play always running. So your friends are already here, ready to play with you, even if you haven't met them yet. It's more than just playing pickleball. It's building meaningful connections and crafting a healthy lifestyle. We also offer a range of activities like social mixers, clinics, and tournaments, all covered by one simple membership fee. No hidden costs. Join the Ace Pickleball Club community today. Start now, play forever.
Call up your squad. It's time for the APC Championship Series team event. Teams of 4 go head-to-head in a fast-paced format that's all about connection and energy. And just like the rest of the APC Championship Series, it's completely free for members and open to all skill levels. Bring your friends. Build your legacy. The top finishing teams from each skill level earn a spot at the APC National Championship. Your team, your court, your moment. Only at Ace Pickleball Club.
Really about this life, get your paddles up. All these other shoes you wearing getting batted up. You know, every time they tear it gets to adding up. Come and get a pair if you had enough. Yeah, Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't towel roll, what are those? Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't towel roll, what are those?
Billy? You're still here?
Told you, not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
Not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.